Said Abdulaziz Abdul Saud, Crown Prince and Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Your Excellency Mr. Ahmed Abdul Ghaid, Secretary General of the League of Arab States, Your Excellency Hussein Ibrahim Toha, Secretary General of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, Your Majesties, Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I commend the custodian of the two holy mosques, His Majesty King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, and His Royal Highness for Saudi Arabia's exemplary leadership in convening this timely summit. Saudi Arabia's unwavering dedication to renewing our collective resolve and inspiring decisive action stands as a beacon of hope for the entire Ummah. Under your guidance, the Kingdom has consistently championed unity and solidarity among our nations, reinforcing the bonds that tie us together. The foresight, the wisdom and relentless commitment of Saudi Arabia as the leader of the Islamic world in addressing the challenges faced by Muslims worldwide is truly commendable. The Kingdom's efforts in forging a global alliance for the implementation of the two-state solution demonstrates a profound dedication to justice and self-determination for the Palestinian people. We also recognize the pivotal role of Saudi Arabia and the core group of nations that have come together to support Palestine's pursuit of freedom and dignity. The Maldives commends the work of the Ministerial Committee mandated by last year's summit for galvanizing international support and building consensus towards an end to the violence. Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, enough is enough. These are the words that have echoed at every gathering, on every platform, not just over the past 13 months, but for decades. Decades of terror, destruction, and injustice inflicted upon the Palestinian people. Israel's brutal occupation and ongoing genocide has caused unimaginable deaths, destruction, and suffering. Nearly 50,000 Palestinians and thousands more in Lebanon have been killed in the past year alone. Each death is a tragedy. Families torn apart, children orphaned and alone, dreams buried under the rubble, future vanished before their eyes. We cannot continue like this. Our statements, our condemnations have rung hollow. They have not been met with the necessary actions by those who hold power. The actions of the powerful nations demonstrate that they don't even recognize that the lives of the Palestinians are as valuable as other human lives. Their continued silence and inaction only enable Israel's brutal occupation and apartheid to persist. The international community, particularly those wielding significant political and economic influence, has failed the people of Palestine. The veto power within the UN Security Council continues to paralyze meaningful action, allowing war crimes to go on unpunished and enabling the steady flow of arms that fuel this genocide. Let's be clear. You cannot call for peace while supplying the weapons of war and the means of oppression. An increasing number of nations have recognized the state of Palestine, but solidarity is more than just words. The international community must step up their support, both financial and political. Every step towards action, whether it's small or big, matters. The Maldives has filed a declaration of intervention at the International Court of Justice in support of South Africa's case against Israel based on the application of the Genocide Convention. This is a critical move to hold aggressors accountable, for international law must not be selective. The Maldives has also joined calls urging the Security Council to halt arms sale to Israel. We reiterate our rejection of Israel's outrageous decision to dismantle UNRWA. For 75 years, UNRWA has been a lifeline for Palestinian refugees. We call on every nation to express their support to UNRWA, including through financial support. Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, The plight of the Palestinian people is a wound that strikes at the heart of our Ummah. As the leader of the Islamic world, Saudi Arabia has shown the way forward by championing unity and solidarity. It is now incumbent upon all Muslim and Arab nations to work together under Saudi Arabia's leadership to push for meaningful change. If we as an Ummah do not act decisively now, history will judge us harshly. Let this summit be the turning point where our resolve transforms into real action. For every life lost, for every silenced voice, let us stand firm for justice. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.